you felt it should have stood the goal?
On first view, and then obviously you're sitting on the halfway line, you're a good 60 yards away from it. It looked like the two of them were jostling for position. And then when you see the replay, it's probably exactly what it is. I get what Michael's saying as well, because you can see it's clear Alfredo's number is twisted, it's round, so they are jostling for position, they're grabbing each other. And when the ball just drops, what I thought when they see the replay, Alistair Johnson's in a bad position. You know, there's no doubt about it. He's facing the wrong way. He doesn't know where Alfredo is. He's not even trying to play the ball. And when he feels the nudge, I'm not even going to call it a push, I'm going to call it a nudge. When he feels that, he goes over and he buys the free kick. And fortunate for that time, Kevin Clancy bought it. He bought it and he gave the free kick. And this is where, when VAR comes in, is that a real howler? Is that a real clear and obvious error? That's maybe where VAR doesn't really overturn it. Had he not gave it, VAR probably wouldn't have intervened either, and the goal would have stood. I think the goal should have stood. I think it was. See, if you say it's a soft free kick, you say, it's still a free kick. Well, I'm not going to say that. I think the goal should have stood.
John? I think on another day, I think Morelos gets the goal. I said at the weekend, Alistair Johnson, very clever, very bright. He feels a nudge. He goes over because he knows he's in a bad position, and he buys it. He buys it off the referee. I've been in a situation where managers are going bonkers with me because I'm up against a big centre half. I'm trying to get an advantage. I'm giving him a little nudge, and he's going over constantly, and I'm saying, come on, mate, you know, you're my size, just let's have a battle. But no, he's going over every time, and he's buying the fouls for his team. So it's frustrating for me because I don't think it's much of a free kick. Alistair Johnson feels a little nudge. There is contact, there is a little nudge, whether it's enough for Alistair Johnson to go down. But what I'm saying is it's very, very clever because Clancy's in front of the ball. Morelos is behind him, and he's bought the free kick, and obviously he's disallowed the goal. So for me, defenders, if they feel anything, any contact at all, a lot of them will go down to try and do exactly what we're saying. He bought the free kick.
He's gave the referee a decision to make.
Absolutely.
Done. And the referee's made his decision. He'll have to stand by it. The VAR obviously stood behind it. Was that decision wrong? I think yes. But even, you know what, I'll tell you, when you know it's probably harsh and you're probably correct, even Celtic fans are actually on saying, you know, had that been in the other box, we'd be raging as well. So that's probably as close to an admission that it is the wrong decision that you're going to get in Glasgow.